One morning, Thomas was at the junction when Gordon shuffled in with some freight cars. "Phew!" remarked Thomas. "What a funny smell." "Can you smell a smell?" "I can't smell a smell," said Annie. "A funny, musty sort of smell," said Thomas. "No one noticed it till you did," grunted Gordon. "It must be yours." Not long ago, he had fell into a dirty ditch. Thomas enjoyed teasing Gordon about it. "Annie, Clarabelle, do you know what I think it is?" "It's ditch water." But before Gordon could answer, Thomas puffed away. Annie and Clarabelle could hardly believe their ears. "He is dreadfully rude. I feel quite ashamed. I feel quite ashamed that he's dreadfully rude." And the Thomas, they said, "You mustn't be rude. You make us ashamed." But Thomas didn't care a bit. "That was funny. That was funny," he chuckled. He felt very silly. Annie and Clarabelle were deeply shocked. They had great respect for Gordon, the big engine. Thomas left the coaches at the station and went off to a mine for some freight cars. Long ago, miners digging for lead had made tunnels under the ground. Their roofs are strong enough to hold up freight cars, but not the weight of engines. A large notice warns them not to enter the area. "Danger! Engines must not pass this board." Silly old board, thought Thomas. He had often tried to pass it, but had never succeeded. But this morning he made a plan. The fireman went to turn the points. "Now for my plan," thought Thomas. Bumping the freight cars fiercely, he jerked his engineer off the footplate and followed them into a siding. "Come back!" yelled his driver. "Fire and smoke," said Thomas. "I'm sunk." And he was. "Oh dear," he said. "I am a silly engine." "And a very naughty one, too." "I saw you," said Sir Topham Hatt. "Please get me out. I won't be naughty again." "I'm not sure." "We cannot lift you out with the crane. The ground is not firm enough." Let me see. I wonder if Gordon can pull you out. Yes, sir, said Thomas, but he didn't want to meet Gordon just yet. Down a mine, is he? Laughed Gordon. What a joke. Toot toot, little Thomas. We'll have you out in a couple of puffs. Strong cables were fastened between the two engines. Are you ready? Heave! It was a lot harder than they all thought, till at last Thomas was free. I'm sorry I was cheeky, said Thomas. That's all right, grunted Gordon. You made me laugh. So am I, said Thomas. Why, so you are, Thomas, said Gordon. Shall we form an alliance? You help me, and I'll help you. Right you are, agreed Thomas. Good, that's settled, grunted Gordon. Then buffer to buffer, the Allies puffed home.